Hi guys, it's Mimberly. Welcome to the Capturing Control montage. Now, this is a compilation of all 4 episodes, so you can see all 4 endings. And so those of you who have not seen, I had an anonymous donation to get the uncensored version. There was no way I was going to get away with that on YouTube. So I have gone ahead and put it on Patreon. So if you guys want to go and see the full uncensored reaction to that happened, the link is in the description. Go check it out. And I'm going to warn you now, please, for the love of God, do not have any children nearby. Wear headphones. And please don't judge me for how I reacted, because that was an interesting reaction. Yeah, enjoy. Hi guys, it's Mimberly and welcome back to the channel. Now, my Discord server has some words they need to say to me today because they sent me this. Chris, in particular, has sent me Chasing Control, a Love and Deepspace dating sim starring Silas. Now, we all know I'm a Silas girlie on this channel. There's no sugarcoating it, you know, like, he is husband, that is that. I gotta play a dating sim about him, so come on. We've gotta do it. Choose a skin color. Well, we're pale as fuck, so we're gonna go that color. I like that they've added skin colors out. That's cool. Okay. Oh, here we go. I'm scared already. Heat coils in your belly, a phantom sensation that lingers even as you drift between sleep and wakefulness. I'm going to move my microphone closer for scientific purposes. Hands rake up your thighs, bringing a flush of heat with them. Oh Lord. A sigh escapes your parted lips as hot breath skims your skin. The weight of a body over yours, the press of lips at your throat, the hushed whisper of a name. Silas. You wake with a sharp inhale, your body taut with something you can't name. The air in your quarters is cool against your damp skin, a sharp contrast to the warmth that lingers in your bloodstream. You run a hand down your face. That dream again, or no, that memory. It keeps looping in your head, slipping between recollection and desire, as if your body refuses to forget. You exhale and force yourself up, swinging your legs over the side of the bed. The floor is cold beneath your bare feet, grounding you. Distraction. You need a distraction. You flick on the TV and move to the small kitchenette, letting the morning routine drag you back into reality. Oh, this is cute. It's been hard focusing on work these days. You and Silas are closer than ever now, in every possible way. But it's strange, isn't it? To think about how things begun. How you once looked to him with nothing but weariness and distaste. But after everything you've been through together, you see him for what he really is. Beneath that intimidating aura, he's softer than he wants the world to believe. And despite everything, he never pushed you. Never held you in place. He always left you space to walk away. But you never did. Somehow you kept coming back, drawn by something you can't quite name. And now you want more. You know he hasn't shown you everything. There are still parts of him hidden in the shadows. But he's become someone irreplaceable to you, bound to you by a connection you don't fully understand. The voice of the news anchor cuts through your thoughts, crisp and impersonal, and you're ready to uncover the rest. Illegal Protocore smuggling is on the rise, with black market trading reaching unprecedented levels. Authorities are urging citizens to report any suspicious activity. Your gaze drifts to your Hunter's Watch, the digital interface glowing to life with a simple tap. The notification you've been avoiding lingers at the top of the feed. Commission update. Status in progress. Infiltrate the target location and acquire intel. A new note flickers at the bottom of the assignment. Attend mandatory classes before deployment. Your jaw tightens. Right. The punishment. Because of one little incident during your last mission, they've assigned you to 5 days of social skills training before you're allowed back in the field. Apparently, using force isn't always the best option. Whatever. You got results, didn't you? You exhale through your nose, trying not to let irritation sink its claws into you. It's fine. You're a hunter. You can do whatever they ask of you. A soft chime from your watch pulls your attention. A message. Silas, dreamed you tackled me to the ground. Not sure if it was for a fight or something else. This is gonna be a fucking long ass video. Either way, I didn't mind. A breath of laughter escapes you before you can stop it. For a fleeting moment, you consider focusing only on him. You could call him and talk for a long time. Hear his voice. Close your eyes and pretend just for a second that there's nothing between you but time and want. But Juicy pulls you back. There's a balance you have to maintain. You quickly send a reply. You didn't mind, I must have not tackled you hard enough. If I was in your dreams, I hope I stayed a little longer. Was that a dream or a wish? Oh, okay. Was that just a dream or a wish? Maybe both. But I won't need to dream if you come see me tonight. You shake your head, a small smile pulling at your lips. You need to focus or you'll be late for work. And the class. Ugh. Sorry, I'm trying to get into my voice acting. You know how I get. Oh, this is so cute. Alright, I only have a few more minutes before work. What should I do? You glance around your apartment, weighing your options. Time's ticking. Okay. These to move. Okay, this is relatively simple. Review class materials. I should check what I will learn today. The instructions said there are different tactics that can be used. Which one should I revise? Command, presence, and obedience training. Button pushing for beginners. Your head hurts just looking at it. Enough for now. I keep using WAS and D. That's how you know there's a problem. Scroll to social media or call Silas. Call Silas. That was no hesitation. You hesitate for a second before pressing the call button. The line rings once, then twice, before a familiar voice answers. Good morning, kitten. You can't stop the small smile forming. I saw your message. So, you dreamed about me, huh? A short pause. Then in that dry, unreadable tone of his, why are you acting like you didn't dream about me too? This is making me a giggly bitch. Your breath catches. What? Your eyes flick around the room, searching for any sign of Mephisto, his mechanical crow, because if that little spy is perched somewhere in your apartment, you swear. But there's nothing, just you. Relax, I didn't actually know if you dreamed about me. But now I do. Your stomach flips. Heat creeps up your neck. Damn him. You clear your throat, trying to sound unaffected. Are you free tonight? Why? Want to see you. There's a silence on the other end. Not hesitation, but something heavier. And then, low and smooth, let me check my schedule. Before you can reply, he adds, just kidding. I'm always free for you, kitten. I'll see you after work. The call disconnects, leaving you staring at your screen. You exhale slowly, pressing the phone to your forehead. Your nerves are already on fire. You attend the classes. The day goes by fast, but nothing sticks. The instructor moves too quickly. The concepts are stiff, mechanical, nothing like real interactions. The techniques feel unnatural, like trying to speak in a language you didn't understand. You leave the class frustrated, uncertain if this training is even worth it. The field work would have been easier. Instincts you can trust. This, not so much. I should have just gone straight to the field work. You're still sorting through the mess of files from class. Too many reports, too many notes, flickering through them on your tablet while juggling the lingering tasks from work. And then the door opens. Oh. Oh dear. Silas steps inside, his usual unhurried confidence in every movement. He glances at you, at the scattered files, and you're too busy to look up posture. Busy. I'm just finishing something up. Sit on the couch and wait. He blinks. Once. twice, like he's deciding whether or not to challenge that. But to your mild surprise, he does as you say. You finish up a few last taps on your screen, pushing the tablet aside with a sigh, and then settle onto the couch beside him. A movie pops up onto the TV. We're watching this tonight, okay? Oh, and I don't get a say? Nope. His low chuckle vibrates through the quiet air, but he doesn't argue. You glance at him, considering, then come closer. His red eyes meet yours, sharp and amused. Demanding today, are you? You don't answer, just wait. He watches you for a moment longer, then shuffles closer. Close enough for you to tuck yourself into his side, your head resting against the warmth of his shoulder. The tension from the day seeps out of you, and before you even realize it, sleeps pull you under. Somewhere in the haze, he moves. You stir, mumbling half-conscious. Don't go. His hand drifts to your hair, fingers gentle, deliberate, as he places a kiss on top of your head. Rest well, kitten. Aww. And then the warmth of him disappears, and you drift back into sleep, the faintest echo of his presence still lingering. Fucking bitch! Another day, another decision. Not much time to waste. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, I can use the button. That makes it a bit easier. Another morning, another round of... Laugh, run, repeat. Here comes up with these article names. Anyway, that's enough for today. Oh, wait. Can I make different decisions every day? Go to work. Never mind. Watch TV. Can I call Silas again? Yes, I can. You're about to call Silas when your phone buzzes first. His name flashes across the screen. You smirk and answer. Before you can say anything, thinking about me already? You roll your eyes, even as warmth creeps into your chest. Are you free tonight? You tell me. He always does this. Flip things around, makes you say what you want outright. Come over. There's a brief silence like he's weighing something, then... I was going to anyway. You exhale, shaking your head. Of course he was. See you after work. The call disconnects before you can respond, leaving you staring at your screen. You don't know whether to be annoyed or amused. Maybe both. Oh, so it seems like... Is it the case that whatever we choose to do every day affects our relationship with him? Interesting. The instructor expects progress, but you're stuck. It still doesn't feel right. You force yourself through the exercises, mimicking what's written in the material, but it doesn't flow. Every move feels stiff, unnatural. The instructor corrects you constantly. You're either too forceful or not forceful enough. And by the end of the day, you're mentally drained, but at least you're starting to see how it works. Maybe I just need time. You know Silas is coming over. You invited him. So why does your stomach flip when the door slides open? He steps inside, calm as ever, his gaze sweeping over you with that quiet amusement that always makes you feel too warm. Sorry. Expecting me? You move towards him, quick and deliberate, closing the space between you before he can react. And then you tilt your head up and press a kiss to his cheek, dangerously close to his mouth. Oh, Embassy getting a little bit freaky here. His breath catches. It's so subtle you almost don't notice. Almost. Welcome. The second he starts to reach for you, fingers twitching, arms beginning to lift, you slip away, walking further into the room. You don't turn your back on him completely, just enough. You glance over your shoulder, eyes alight with something playful. Dangerous. Did you eat? He's still watching you, his brow is drawn slightly, unreadable. No, not yet. You must be hungry then. I'm trying to be quiet because of the neighbors, but this is impossible. Oh, I'm starving. His voice drops just a little lower, sending a shiver down your spine. Then let's fix that. A few minutes later, you're both standing in the kitchen, putting together a quick meal. Or at least, that's what it's supposed to be. You move past him, reaching for something on the counter, brushing a little too close. Just enough for your arm to graze his. The first time, he lets it slide. The second time, he notices. The third time, he moves too, just a fraction, just enough to see if you'll stay close. You don't. You slip away, suddenly busy with something across the room. You can feel his patience thinning. The weight of his gaze follows you, measured, steady, waiting. Why does it feel like I'm reading a fucking thing from Book Talk right now? Fuck it out. By the time you sit down to eat, his eyes are still on you. How's training going? The question sounds casual. Too casual. Are you learning new things? You hum, distracted by your food. Not really. I don't think it's my style. He makes a quiet sound. Not agreement, not disagreement. Why? He shrugs, his smirk just a little too carefully placed. Nothing. The answer lingers, and you let it go. For now. Eventually, your body starts to settle into exhaustion, warmth pooling in your limbs, making your eyelids heavy. Silas stands, slipping his jacket over his shoulders, ready to leave. Wait, don't go. Sweetie, you're barely staying awake. Are you really going to leave me like this? You tilt your head up at him, gaze soft, lips just slightly parted. He takes a single sharp inhale. His hand flexes slightly at his side, and then after a long sigh, he steps towards you again. And just as he does, you sit up, stretching. Actually, I changed my mind. I have to wake up early for training. He stills and blinks slowly, processing what just happened. Then he exhales sharply, shaking his head with a low amused sigh. Good night, kitten. You wave, still grinning as you watch him leave. Teasing him is more fun than you imagined. You wonder what will happen if you keep doing it. A few minutes left before work. I could be responsible. Or not. Oh, you know what we're doing. We're calling you again. You hesitate, finger hovering over the call button. For a second, you consider not doing it. Then you press it. Yes, kitten. His voice is smooth, teasing. Too confident, as always. Let's play together. A beat of silence, and then the unmistakable smirk in his tone. Play? What kind of playing? He prickles at your skin, but you push past it, exhaling slowly. Come over after work. Another pause. The weight of anticipation stretching between you two. I guess I could make some time. I'll see you tonight, kitten. The call ends, but the tension lingers. A slow heat coils in your stomach. Oh, it doesn't end the day this time. Okay. Review class materials. The agitation method? Oh. It'll be interesting to see how they apply this in class. You close the file ready for the afternoon. I wonder if these decisions is actually like influencing the teasing with Silas. That'd be interesting. I keep saying interesting because it's like I like how these games function. Today is the first day it clicks. It's subtle, a shift in tone, a glance held a little longer than usual, a pause before responding, and suddenly people react differently. You say something and they hesitate. You realize it's not about the words, it's about the space between them. The inspector watches you more closely today, correcting you less. You leave class exhilarated, something humming under your skin. I think I'm getting it. Yeah, now can we put it into practice? You open the door and Silas is already watching you. Assessing, calculating. His gaze drags over you, heat simmering beneath the surface, waiting to boil over. So, you wanted to play, kitten? Oh yeah, I forget. His fingers curl around your waist. Oh god. His fingers curl around your waist, pulling you against him slowly. His grip is firm, like he's already decided you won't be getting away this time. You let him have it for a moment. Then just as he leans in, just as his breath goes against your skin, you slip away. The shift is instant. His grip turns into air and a quiet exhale slips from him, something between amusement and warning. You slip into the living room without looking back. You don't need to. You already know he'll follow. His footsteps are steady, measured behind you as you grab a box from the shelf and place it on the table. Kitty cards. Hey, Silas stops and stares at the box. What is this? I said I wanted to play. This is what I meant. You tilt your head, letting your voice drip with false innocence. Or were you expecting something else? The air shifts, thick with unspoken tension. His stare lingers. A beat passes, then another, before his lips curl into a slow, knowing smile. Fine, kitten. Let's play. And so you do, for a long time. You focus, determined to win, but Silas is relentless. When you think you have the upper hand, when you're certain victory is yours, he turns the match around effortlessly. Again. And again. You huff, pushing your chair back as you stand, frustration crackling through you. That's not fair! He chuckles, slow and dark, his gaze never leaving yours, soaking in your irritation. Maybe we should have played another type of game. A shiver trails down your spine. His words are a warning, a promise. But you keep your expression neutral, your posture lazy, unaffected. I guess. Suddenly, he's closer. Oh! Okay! Leaning in, voice dipping into something low, smooth, edged with danger. Look at me, I'm turning into a mess! You really want to test me, kitten? Your breath catches because for a second, just a second, you think he actually might do something. You want him to, but you don't back down. You tilt your head, letting your lips curve just slightly. I don't know what you're talking about. I clearly just wanted to play a game. His eyes flash, not with irritation, but something hungrier. He inhales slowly, about to speak, but then his phone buzzes. The moment shatters. He exhales sharply, running a hand through his hair, his frustration finally slipping through the cracks. Good night. And then he's gone in the flash of red light. The room feels too quiet without him. You inhale, pulse still uneven, the weight of the moment settling in. You just crossed the line. And you can't wait to do it again. This is literally me! Oh dear, well you know what we're gonna do at this point. The line rings once before Silas picks up. His voice is low, familiar. You're predictable. You huff. I could say the same about you. Maybe, but you're the one calling me first every time. You don't reply right away. What is it this time? Can't concentrate? Or do you just miss me? Your fingers tighten around the device. Just come over tonight. Say please and I'll think about it. Your breath hicks. Your silence stretches a little too long. And finally he lets out a low chuckle. Relax, kitten. I was gonna come anyway. The call ends and you exhale, pressing your palm against your warm face. You pull up the next set of materials, scanning key points. You already know the basics, but the instructors will be watching for refinement. Which one should I revise? Oops, did I make you mad? Oh god. Executive presence and behavioral influence? This could be either insightful and completely frustrating. You'll find out soon. Oh my lord. This is just torture. Oh my lord. It feels effortless now. The way people adjust their posture when you step forward, the way their tone changes when you wait a second too long before answering, it's powerful. You push further, experimenting more. The instructor raises an eyebrow once, but they don't stop you. They see it too. You leave class satisfied, like you've unlocked something you didn't know you had. This is actually working. Okay, here we go. The doorbell rings. You see Silas waiting on the camera screen, standing there, hands in his pockets. Patient, but not really. You let him wait. You put away your things first, readjust the cushions, fix a misplaced book on the table. You take your time because you can. When you finally open the door, he doesn't look irritated. He looks amused. Did you enjoy making me wait, kitten? You don't answer and let your gaze drop to his shirt, a dark red stain near his ribs. Small, but noticeable. Did you get into a fight today? His eyes flick down, his eyebrows drawing together, his jaw tightening just slightly, annoyed that he let this slip past his own notice. Don't worry about it. You stare at his shirt, considering. I'm not innocent of mine. It's a little friend. Strip. The muscle in his jaw jumps, his breath pushing out sharp and slow through his nose. Measured, controlled. You don't move, don't explain, and don't rush him. You're pushing it, kitten. That's the point! A long weighted beat follows, and then his fingers go to the buttons of his shirt. You don't let him get far. Slowly. His hand's still, not because you told him to, but because now he's interested. Now he's testing you too, and that is fine. You hold his gaze, arms folded, your stance lazy, like none of this is affecting you. Like you aren't hyper aware of the way his muscles shift beneath the fabric, the way his movements stay slow, deliberate, and purposeful. Oh! Oh no! I think I'm gonna have to stop that here, guys, for episode 2. I need to go take a break. It's getting a bit too haunting. Okay, now I've taken a 20-minute break. Let's carry on. The shirt drops into your waiting hand. Good job. You take it without another glance and walk off, heading straight for the washing machine. Behind you, you hear the quiet exhale of a chuckle, low, dark, almost amused. You move to the kitchen next, step by slow step, letting the silence stretch between you. Open the fridge. Pour yourself a glass of water. You don't offer him one. Instead, you take a long sip, watching him over the rim of your glass, less in the quiet way. And now we wait. He steps closer. Close enough that the warmth of him brushes against you. Close enough that you hear the soft shift of his breathing. But you don't flinch. You just lift your chin slightly, meeting his gaze without wavering. What exactly are you trying to accomplish here, kitten? You reach out, your fingers firm as you tilt his chin, shifting his face side to side, inspecting for any injuries. What do you mean? His grip closes around your wrist, firm but not rough. Heat pulses where his fingers press against your skin, and for a second you think he might say something, might push him back. Then his phone buzzes. Once, twice, insistent. He exhales sharply, his presence shattering just slightly as he releases your wrist and steps back. You need to go? Yes. What about your shirt? His smirk is slow, edged with something knowing, something unfinished. Keep it. And then in a flash of red light, he's gone. You stay there, pulse thrumming against your skin, the only sound left in the room at the quiet hum of the washing machine still running. Final day of class, might as well start it right. Okay. Final day of training, you should review the last set of techniques, making sure you're ready. Shut up and listen. Oh. You don't hesitate. You don't think. You just call. He answers on the first ring. Tell me. You know what he means. You know what he's asking. Come over after work. Say it like you mean it. Your pulse shudders. Silas. Say it. Your breath catches. You should be annoyed, but instead your stomach tightens with something dangerously close to anticipation. You close your eyes, exhale softly, and then... I want you to come over. There's silence. Thick. Dummy thick! No, I'm joking. Charged. And then his low voice reaches your ear. I'll be there. The line clicks off. You set the device down, staring at it for a moment. The tension has been building for days. Tonight you have a feeling it will finally snap. I can't wait! You don't have to think anymore. You just do it. The right pauses, the right silences, the right shift in body language. It's second nature now. The instructor barely interferes, they know you understand. And the best part? You don't just understand the techniques, you understand why they work. It feels like seeing through something, like knowing a secret no one else does. You walk out of class with certainty. This was worth it. I'm giggling already. The door slides shut behind you, and before you even set your things down, you feel it. That pull, that shift in the air, thick with something unspoken, electric. Silas is already there, waiting. He's back in the same outfit. He's lounging on the couch, one arm draped over the backrest, watching you with that slow, knowing smirk. The kind that makes your pulse skip, and then stumble. You exhale, rolling your shoulders. Like that. Welcome back, kitten. How was your day? Exhausting. My feet hurt. His gaze sweeps over you, lingering, like he already knows exactly where this is going. Is that so? He rises smoothly, closing the distance with unhurried steps. His presence is all-consuming, and even before he touches you, your body reacts to him. You motion to your feet, a sliding command. He gives you a look, half amusement, half challenge, before falling to one knee and sliding your boots off with deliberate ease. We got him wrapped around our little finger, girlies. Happy now? Your lips part, heat curling low in your stomach as you tilt your head, your voice turning sweet, dripping with challenge. Not quite. What are you going to do to make it better? His smirk curves a little sharper. What do you want me to do? Sit on the couch. He stares at you for a long moment, expressing smug, unreadable. But you don't back down. You just keep looking at him, and slowly he sits. You move forward, knees sinking into the couch as you lean over him. Girls, I can't do this. His legs part slightly, instinctive, your knee settling down between his, boxing him in. Looks like someone's learned a few new tricks. He lets himself fall back with no resistance, but his eyes darken, the predatory glint never fading. You don't answer. Just act. Your fingers slide into his hair, gripping firm as you tilt his head back, baring his throat. A sharp inhale leaves him, and then a slow, wicked chuckle. Is this your attempt at taming me? Smug. Always so smug. You lean in, closing the space in an instant, your lips brushing his skin before your teeth sink into the smooth curve of his neck. His back arcs, breath escaping between his teeth in a hiss. For the first time tonight, his composure cracks. Oh, God. Please tell me I'm not the only one screaming right now. Like, internally. He reaches for you, fingertips skimming your waist, but before he can take control, you push his hands away. No touching. His eyes darken, a low sound rumbling in his throat. A warning, but he obeys. For now. You touch him just enough to make him react, brushing your lips over his jaw, dragging your nails down his chest, giving him just enough to make him chase. You can feel him relax, giving into your guidance. Girls, honestly. You hesitate for a brief moment, lost in the beauty of him, of his flushed skin, labored breaths, his white hair sticking to his forehead, and then something flickers in his eyes. A hesitation, a moment of realization. His body tenses beneath you, his breath stills, like something deep inside him just snapped into focus. He moves. One moment, you're on top of him. The next, your turn, your back pressed against the couch, his grip firm, his breathing heavier than before. For a second, just a second, you swear you see it in his eyes, the restraint coming back. It's still not time. You're not strong enough. But then it's gone. I appreciate the effort, kitten. His voice is smooth again, composed, back to what you know. But his grip on you is tighter now. But you still have much to learn before you can tame me. This is giving no defense zone. Okay, man, calm down. You exhale, meeting his gaze. You know what he means. You need to be stronger. But that won't stop you. I will do it. Something flickers behind his eyes again, but this time it's something else. Something that looks a lot like anticipation. His smirk returns, slow and sharp. Oh god. I look forward to it. And then he leans down and kisses you. A bruising, sneering kiss, like he's daring you to try again. Like he's daring you to win. But you know, it's only a matter of time. Ending 1 of 4? Oh, there is 4 endings. You know we gotta do more of that. Holy shit. A tape comes out of the TV. You grab it. You have a feeling you should give it to someone. You hear a crow in the distance. It seems to be getting closer. Oh hey, you're back. Come, let's have a chat. Is it fucking Mephisto? Because I swear to God. You return the VHS to her and she smiles at you. Thanks. How was it? I hope you enjoyed the tape. What are these tapes? They allowed us to connect the AU's, aka alternate universes. They're made of ingredients we gather on our travels, like slow burn embers and cliche caramel. Which ingredients are using for the next tape? I'm not sure yet. The crew members will be meeting soon to decide. Remember to vote. The travel logs will be updated once a decision is made. That's all for now. Thank you for being on this journey with us. Oh my god. As you enter the temple, you're enveloped by the scent of incense, which wraps around you like a warm embrace. The air hums with an electric energy, and every corner seems to pulsate with the promise of passion drawing you deeper into its embrace. Above you, the statues loom, their expressions frozen in a timeless display of mirth and serenity. Despite the stillness of stone, there's a vibrancy to their features, as if they could wake up at any moment and grant you lavish knowledge or endless pleasure. Oh my lord. Okay, right, well that was ending 1 of 4. Can I not leave the temple? Oh, I probably should actually fully leave, huh? What's this on the floor? Oh yeah, I can just click on it. Oh, I want to join the crew. Oh. Okay, so that just takes them to their Patreon. Okay, that's a really smart way of doing it. Do it through the dog. View the travel cards. And then that pulls it up again. Okie dokie. Cool. Right, well that was actually really, really fun. There's 4 endings. You know we gotta go back and get those other endings. Your body is still tingling from the experience. You can't go back now. Oh, right. Okay, you know what? You know what, peeps? We need to go back and get those other endings. Now, I'm going to actually get you guys to help me out with that. Let me know in the comments what you think we need to do to get the alternative endings. For example, do we need to do a run where we don't call Silas at all and make him chase us? Do we need to select different options with the training? Do we need to be lazy? Let me know, because I would love to do more coverage on this game, because this was genuinely so fun. Like, that made me so flustered. That's going to be interesting to see how you guys react to it, actually. Thank you again, Chris, in the Discord server for recommending it, because that was actually really fun. Yeah, see you in the next episode. I have got a comment that is told me how to get all of the fucking endings. So, for ending 2, we need to review the study materials every day and always pick the second option, and we need to call Silas every day. Well, that's not going to be a problem. Your voice still cuts through everything, but nothing drowns anything else out. In other words, I'm not being a loudmouth. That's great news. Okay. I am going to move you guys onto this screen so I can still see you here, but oh dear. Oh dear. I'm not sure how we feel about this. Oh god. I'm going to edit out like the bits that we're not going to do. Okay, right. So the first time we did this, we responded with, was that just a dream or a wish? Loki, please stop fucking up my setup. You didn't mind? I must have not tackled you hard enough. Is that a challenge, Kitten? I wouldn't mind a rematch, a real one this time. Oh, okay. This is gonna be a very long stream. Please buckle yourselves in. You shake your head, a small smile pulling at your lips. You need to focus or you'll be late for work. And the class. Ugh. Little one, come here. Right. Here's the cat. So, for ending 2, we have to always pick the second option. So, so for today, it says to review button pushing for beginners. That's always a good way to make your love interest good and new, right? You just push the absolute shit out of their buttons. Seems legit for me. Your head hurts just looking at it. Enough for now. And now we need to call Silas. You hesitate for a second before pressing the call button. The line rings once, then twice before a familiar voice answers. Good morning, kitten. Yay. No, talking of kitten. Stop it. He doesn't want cuddles. This makes me sad. Look at him. He's just a baby. Down you go. You can't stop the small smile forming. I saw your message. So, you dreamed about me, huh? A short pause, and then in that dry, unreadable tone of his, why are you still acting like you didn't dream about me too? And now the cat's collapsed by the door. What are you doing? There we go, let the cat out for fuck's sake. Your eyes flick around the room, searching for any sign of Mephisto, his mechanical crow, because if that little spy is perched somewhere in your apartment, you swear, but there's nothing. It's just you. Relax, I didn't actually know if you dreamed about me, but now I do. Your stomach flips, heat creeps up your neck. Damn him. You clear your throat, trying to sound unaffected. Are you free tonight? Why? I want to see you. There's a silence on the other end. No hesitation, but something heavier. And then, low and smooth, let me check my schedule. Before you can reply, he adds, just kidding, I'm always free for you, kitten. I'll see you after work. The call disconnects, leaving you staring at the screen. You exhale slowly, pressing the phone to your forehead. Your nerves are already on fire. Yep, I know that feeling. I should probably not do that because that actually kind of hurt. Ah! You attend the classes. The day goes by fast, but nothing sticks. The instructor moves too quickly. The concepts are stiff, mechanical, nothing like real interactions. The techniques feel unnatural, like trying to speak in a language you don't understand. You leave class frustrated, uncertain if this training is even worth it. The field work would have been easier. Instincts you can trust. This, not so much. I should have just gone straight to the field work. You barely make it through the door before tossing your bag aside and dragging yourself to the couch. Retro just go on the one hand, hitting your head like that will remove brain cells. On the other hand, I've seen you with tech. You don't have to worry, Mim. Shut up. Exhaustion seeps into your bones, but your mind refuses to slow down. The second you sit down, your phone vibrates. Of course it did. I'm outside. You already knew he was coming, but when you unlocked the door, you still momentarily caught off guard. I'm sorry, but look at this man. Silas walks inside with easy confidence, his presence immediately swallowing up the room. His deep red eyes settle on you, carrying that usual intensity that makes your pulse stutter. You look tired, kitten. Long day. You nod, not trusting yourself to speak right away. Being around him in such an enclosed space, alone, it still makes your stomach twist. He strides towards the couch, sitting at the other end, watching you carefully. His arm is draped casually along the backrest, his legs crossed, his sharp gaze flicking to you as you walk in. Seems like you could use a distraction. You want to tell him that he is the distraction, but he turns on the TV and looks at the spot on the sofa by his side. There's a new movie I think you'll like. See, this is different already from the first one, because the first one we told him we were going to watch a film. Okay, chat's going to already start to go crazy. I didn't know we were playing Baldur's Gate 3 and romancing Astarion. You hesitate, but then why not? So you sit next to him, leaving a careful distance. You could sit closer, but for some reason you don't. Maybe you're still feeling shy. The movie plays, something low budget and full of over-dramatic action. You're too aware of Silas beside you. The warmth of his presence, the way his fingers occasionally flex against his knee. At some point, he shifts, just enough for his thigh to graze yours. You pretend not to notice. His head tilts slightly, but he doesn't move away. You continue focusing on the movie, but then his hand moves, not touching you, just resting close. Your stomach clenches and your fingers twitch, and you give in. You reach out, just barely brushing his sleeve, and then the moment he starts to turn towards you, you pull away and stretch just as the movie ends. Wow, you were right. That was fun. Oh, look at his face! Move! Silas is staring at you, an unreadable expression on his face. Huh. What? He shakes his head, a small smile on his lips. You have class tomorrow morning, right? Instead of teasing you further, he simply leans in, pressing a soft, fleeting kiss to the top of your head. Get some rest. You'll need it. See you, sweetie. Oh! You walk him to the door, and then he's gone. You exhale, pressing your fingers to the spot where his lips have been. Your nerves are already on fire, but something small appears in your mind. His reaction today was interesting. Okay, so I feel like this is going to be him more taking control, and I am scared. Another day, another decision. Okay, so we're still sticking to ending 2, which means you have to pick the second one each time. So, laugh, run, repeat. Who comes up with these article names? Anyway, that's enough for today. And then we're going to call our husband. Oh, dear. You're about to call Silas when your phone buzzes first. His name flashes across the screen. You smirk and answer, but before you can say anything... Thinking about me already? You roll your eyes even as warmth creeps into your chest. You're not husband yet, Mim. Come on. Oh, shut up. Don't get ahead of yourself. Bitch, I'm married to both of them. Are you free tonight? You tell me. He always does this. Flips things around, makes you say what you want outright. Come over. There's a brief silence like he's weighing something. Then, I was going to anyway. You exhale, shaking your head. Of course he was. See you after work, kitten. The call disconnects before you can respond, leaving you staring at your screen. You don't know whether to be annoyed or amused. Maybe both. The instructor expects progress, but you're stuck. It still doesn't feel right. You force yourself through the exercises, mimicking what's written in the material, but it doesn't flow. Every move feels stiff, unnatural. The instructor corrects you constantly. You're either too forceful or not forceful enough. By the end of the day, you're mentally drained, but at least you're starting to see how it works. Maybe I just need time. Why does it sound like 90% of my classmates giving presentations? Yeah, accurate. You know Silas is coming over. You invited him. So why does your stomach flip when the door slides open? He steps inside, calm as ever, his gaze sweeping over you with that quiet amusement that always makes you feel too warm. Expecting me? You move toward him, quick and deliberate, closing the space between you before he can react. Then you tilt your head up and press a kiss to his cheek, dangerously close to his mouth. His breath catches. It's almost so subtle that you almost don't notice. Almost. Welcome. The way that they've animated him like breathing as well is really, really good as well. They wrote his character perfectly. It's so accurate. It literally is. You can tell that the person who made this game was very, very good at studying Silas before making this. Like, they didn't just say, oh, look, hot guy who looks like a Astarion. We're going to make a dating sim about him. You know what I mean? The second he starts to reach for you, fingers twitching, arms beginning to lift, you slip away, walking further into the room. You don't turn your back on him completely, just enough. You glance over your shoulder, eyes alight with something playful, dangerous. Did you eat? He's still watching you, his brows drawn slightly unreadable. No, not yet. You must be hungry then. The thing is, when I was playing this one in the first ending, I knew how this was supposed to be interpreted. Oh, I'm starving. His voice drops just a little lower, sending a shiver down your spine. Mim, look at Discord, sent a meme I think you'd appreciate. Oh god. Retro. Stop calling me my fragile little flower or my beautiful delicate pet. I'm literally going to a glass cannon build. I can one-shot most adults. Oh, okay. Well, if you're not fragile, I guess you don't need anyone to hold aggro, huh? No, wait, come back. I'm sorry. I'm your fragile little flower, and there is a scary man charging up a beam to turn my beautiful fragile petals into ash. Yeah, very accurate. Slake, calm down. Oh, dear. Then let's fix that. A few minutes later, you're both standing in the kitchen, putting together a quick meal. Or at least, that's what it's supposed to be. You move past him, reaching for something on the counter. Brushing a little too close, just enough for your arm to graze his. The first time, he lets it slide. The second time, he notices. The third time, he moves too, just a fraction, just enough to see if you'll stay close. You don't. You slip away, suddenly busy with something across the room. You can feel his patience thinning. The weight of his gaze follows you. Measured. Steady. Waiting. The sleep going, do you see the hot man on the screen right now? Can you blame me? No. And then Retro going, wait, I've seen this before. Okay. We've read this bit, girls, already. What the hell? By the time you sit down to eat, his eyes are still on you. How's training going? The question sounds casual. Too casual. Are you learning new things? You hum, distracted by your food. Not really, I don't think it's my style. He makes a quiet sound. Not agreement, not disagreement. Why? He shrugs, his smirk's just a little too carefully placed. Nothing. The answer lingers and you let it go. For now. Eventually, your body starts to settle into exhaustion, warmth pulling in your limbs, making your eyelids heavy. Silas stands, slipping his jacket over his shoulders, ready to leave. Wait, don't go. Sweetie, you're barely staying awake. Are you really going to leave me like this? I saw your body and my brain auto-completed very differently. You tilt your head up, gaze soft, lips just slightly parted. He takes a single sharp inhale. His hand flexes slightly at his side, and then after a long sigh, he steps towards you again. And just as he does, you sit up, stretching. Actually, I've changed my mind. I have to wake up early for training. He stills and blinks slowly, processing what just happened. And then he exhales sharply, shaking his head with a low, amused sigh. Good night, kitten. You wave, still grinning as you watch him leave. Teasing him is more fun than you imagined, and you wonder what will happen if you keep doing it. Well, then. I could be responsible or not. Okay, right, let's see what today's topics are. The agitation method? Are we gonna piss him off? It'll be interesting to see how they apply this in the class. Oh god. You hesitate, finger hovering over the call button. For a second, you consider not doing it. And then you press it. Yes, kitten. His voice is smooth, teasing. Too confident, as always. It's called a breaking point. You keep teasing it in order to make him break in a bigger way. It's all about control here. Well, I'm not keeping control. Let's play together. A beat of silence, and then the unmistakable smirk in his tone. Play? What kind of playing? He prickles at your skin, but you push past it, exhaling slowly. Come over after work. Another pause. The weight of anticipation stretching between you. I guess I could make some time. I'll see you tonight, kitten. The call ends, but the tension lingers. A slow heat coils in your stomach. I think the first word in that is forehead play, like mental games. Yeah! Today's the first day it clicks. It's subtle. A shift in tone, a glance held a little longer than usual, a pause before responding, and suddenly people react differently. You say something, and they hesitate. You realize it's not about the words, it's about the space between them. The instructor watches you more closely today, correcting you less. You leave the class exhilarated, something humming under your skin. I think I'm getting it. MC's getting it. Oh. You open the door and Silas is already watching you, assessing, calculating. His gaze drags over you. He's simmering beneath the surface, waiting to boil over. So, you wanted to play, kitten? Oh, okay. His fingers curl around your waist, pulling you against him slowly. His grip is firm, like he's already decided you won't be getting away this time. You let him have it for a moment. Then just as he leans in, just as his breath goes against your skin, you slip away. The shift is instant. His grip turns into air and a quiet exhale slips from him, something between amusement and warning. You walk into the living room without looking back. You don't need to. You already know he'll follow. Sleep just losing her will over here. I appreciate her patience. I couldn't resist and play this cat and mouse game to the very hard and hot. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to either. His footsteps are steady, measured behind you as you grab a box from the shelf and place it on the table. Kitty cards. Silas stops and stares at the box. What is this? I said I wanted to play. This is what I meant. You tilt your head, letting your voice drip with false confidence. Or were you expecting something else? The air shifts, thick with unspoken tension. His stare lingers. A beat passes, and then another, before his lips curl into a slow, knowing smile. Fine, kitten. Let's play. And so you do. For a long time, you focus control to win, but Silas is relentless. When you think you have the upper hand, when you're certain victory is yours, he turns the match around effortlessly. Again and again. You huff, pushing your chair back as you stand, frustration crackling through you. That's not fair. He chuckles, slow and dark, his gaze never leaving yours, soaking in your irritation. Maybe we should have played another type of game. A shiver trails down your spine. His words are a warning, a promise. But you keep your expression neutral, your posture lazy, unaffected. I guess. Suddenly, he's closer. Honest to God, I thought that was a sex scene until it ended. Suddenly he's closer, leaning in, voice dipping into something low, smooth, edged with danger. You really want to test me, kitten? You can see how red I am right now. Like, that's my natural skin color, this is my face. Your breath catches because for a second, just a second, you think he might actually do something. You want him to, but you don't back down. You tilt your head, letting your lips curve just slightly. I don't know what you're talking about. I clearly just wanted to play a game. His eyes flash, not with irritation, but something hungrier. He inhales slowly, about to speak, but then his phone buzzes. The moment shatters. He exhales sharply, running a hand through his hair, his frustration finally slipping through the cracks. Good night. And then he's gone in a flash of red light. The room feels too quiet without him. You inhale, pulse still uneven, the weight of the moment settling in. You just crossed the line. And you can't wait to do it again. Oh, lordy lord. Drop this phone. Okay, what's today's material then? Oops, did I make you mad? This could be very... Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Silas! The phone... The line rings once before Silas picks up. His voice is low, familiar. You're predictable. You huff. I could say the same about you. Maybe, but you're the one calling me first every time. You don't reply right away. What is it this time? Can't concentrate? Or do you just miss me? Your fingers tighten around the device. Just come over tonight. Say please and I'll think about it. Your breath hicks. Your silence stretches a little too long. Finally, he lets out a low chuckle. Relax, kitten, I was going to come anyway. Not that type of come, you freaks. The call ends, you exhale, pressing your palm against your warm face. Yeah, I might have to do that. Jesus Christ, I'm blushing like a fucking tomato over here. Jesus Christ, Mary and Joseph. Oh, Lord. It feels effortless now. The way people adjust their posture when you step forward, the way their tone changes when you wait a second too long before answering. It's powerful. You push further, experimenting more. This game should be called Slow Burn Anime with how long it's taken for anything to happen. Hi, Frida! Oh god, Frida's here. Oh lord. You push further, experimenting more. The instructor raises an eyebrow once, but they don't stop you. They see it too. You leave class satisfied, like you've unlocked something you didn't know you had. This is actually working. You arrive home to find Silas and Mephisto already there. Hold on, when did the bird get in here? Oh, dip. There's an energy in the air, subtle but unmistakable. Silas is restless. Not in an obvious way. He's too controlled for that. But you catch it in the way his fingers tap idly against his knee. In the way his shoulders sit just a little too rigid, like he's holding something back. We're teasing the fuck out of him. You know he wants you to ask, but you hold it off, talking about random things. Mephisto watches you from the windowsill, head tilted as if it's already expecting the game that's about to begin. Until Silas leans back against the couch, arms stretched lazily along the top. Too casual. Why are you so excited? You finally ask, and his face brightens up for a second. Just came back from an auction. He pulls a gun out, letting the metal gleam under the light. Sleek, perfectly balanced, every detail engineered for precision and power. It's better than all the other ones in his collection. You glance at it and shrug. It's alright, but I think mine's better. The air shifts as the blatant lie fills the room. Silas and Mephisto still. For the first time since you walked in, Silas' expression flickers. Just for a second. Okay, no ads. Go away. I've snoozed them for as long as I can. Then he recovers, tilting his head, a smirk playing at the corner of his lips. If you say so, kitten. He's humoring you. Something in you wants to break that composure. But if you really look at it, mine is much better. Bigger, stronger, better precision, stronger bullets. His brow arcs slightly, but you're not done sprouting nonsense. It's all about the reinforced trajectory chambering. The impact force is significantly stabilized at high velocity, which he exhales through his nose, long and slow. What are you even talking about? You cross your arms, tilting your head just so. My gun is obviously the superior one. His jaw tightens, just barely. His eye twitches. You smile, and then you start laughing. What's wrong, Silas? Are you mad? The tension shifts. His smirk remains, but it's sharper now. Hungrier. You want me mad, kitten? Oh! No! But yes! Oh, you don't back down. Maybe. What are you going to do again? Oh no! Oh no! What are we? Oh god. Peeps, I don't have the strength. Did you find out if this is playable on in a browser or iPad? Browser, yes. I'm not sure about iPad or devices. The air between you thickens. The space too charged and too heavy. It was at this moment MC knew she fucked up. Oh god. Mephisto calls from the windowsill, breaking the silence. Silas's jaw works for a moment, his fingers flexing once at his side, before he inhales deeply, steadying himself. He takes one slow step forward, and then stops. Next time, kitten. Good night. And then he's gone. What? You exhale, only now realizing how fast your pulse is beating. Have your hands brushed against one another yet? Thighs have, but that's about it. Oh my lord. Your heart pounds so hard it hurts. You've never seen him this frustrated before, and you love it. Yes, we fucking do. Final day. Review the class materials. And what's the last one? Tactical provocation? That should be enough. Let's continue with it. You don't hesitate, you don't think, you just call. He answers on the first ring. Tell me. You know what he means. You know what he's asking. Come over after work. Say it like you mean it. Your pulse stutters. Silas. Say it. Your breath catches. You should be annoyed, but instead your stomach tightens with something dangerously close to anticipation. You close your eyes, exhale slowly, and then I want you to come over. Oh God. There's silence. Thick, charged. And then his low voice reaches your ear. I'll be there. The line clicks off. You set the device down, staring at it for a moment. The tension has been building for days. Tonight you have a feeling it will finally snap. Oh God. You don't have to think anymore. You just do it. God, I need a fucking cup of tea after this. The right pauses, the right silences, the right shift in body language, it's all second nature now. Oh dear, he is gonna go off like a bomb, honestly. The instructor barely interferes. They know you understand. Lamel, that was so fucking British. I mean, I am fucking British. What are you gonna do about it? The instructor barely interferes. They know you understand. And the best part, you don't just understand the techniques. You understand why they work. It feels like seeing through something, like knowing a secret nobody else knows. Get super horny? Well, tea time! You walk out of class with certainty. This was worth it. You step into your apartment, kicking off your shoes with a sigh. The air inside feels charged. Oh no. the kind of stillness that isn't empty. It prickles against your skin, warning you before you even turn the lights on. Your fingers drift instinctively to your gun. Silas? Your voice is steady, but the question lingers in the air. Then he steps forward from the shadows and your lips curve into a slow smile. You move toward him, anticipation humming beneath your skin, stopping just before your lips can brush his. Oh. If I weren't so dead inside, I would have rubbed one out for it. His eyes darken, sharp with intent. He's had enough. Hi, oh my god, it's Atomic. Hi. Hey girl, I'm here lurking. Well, thank you for the lurk, much appreciates. What is this? This is a Silas dating sim. Honestly, you should do this for your channel because it would be so funny. Oh, thanks, Retro. Jesus, I forgot I was leaning forward then. If you need, I will send you the link, my babes, because this game is very, very well written and it's unhinged as shit. As you can see, blushing. You've been teasing me these past few days, kitten. Far too much. I don't know what you're talking about. You tilt your head. False innocence dripping from your voice. Oh? Have I? He steps closer. Unhurried, the tension coiling thick between you. Oh god. Oh, hydrate, thank you. Still serious, I do not want to update my software right now. You keep inviting me over, only to run away. Your back presses okay, this is book talk shit now. Your back presses against the wall, caged by his presence. He hasn't touched you, not yet, but there's nowhere to escape. Oh, I'll admit, are you interested, Lo? I'll check it out sometime. Going to look in the meantime. Thanks, Atomic. Love you. Mwah. Kisses. That training influenced you in an infuriating way. Are you actually mad now? You try to play coy. Try to push the tension aside with a casual smile. I didn't know you were so easily affected. We can play kitty cards to relax. His hand presses against your abdomen, firm but slow, pinning you there. Girls, this is how I die. This is how I die. No, kitten. Not tonight. Oh. His smile is wicked, taunting. Your pulse hammers as he lifts you effortlessly, your legs wrapping around his hips on instinct. He then kisses you. Oh my god, we got the kissing. Fuck yes. He tastes like heat and hunger. his teeth nipping at your bottom lip before soothing the sting with another sneering kiss. Guess he's on the ceiling again! His grip tightens, his body pressing flush against yours, trapping you beneath him as he drinks in every sound you make. Oh my god, is this going to be YouTube friendly? Am I going to have to censor this? You try to touch him, but then he seizes your wrists in one hand, pinning them above your head as he lowers you onto the couch. Oh god. Oh! Girls, this is how I die. You thank your supervisor in your mind for enrolling you into those classes. They didn't just make you sharper, they showed you this side of Silas, this edge of him you had only glimpsed before. So hot air, or is it just me? And now you can't wait to unravel him further. Ending 2 of 4. Oh my lordy lord. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. 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 How are we feeling? Because I think I need a break after that. Oh my god, fangirling or what? Look at me, I'm blushing. I need Jesus. I think I need more than Jesus. I see a tomato on screen. Yes, I identify as a tomato. The fact that I chose to wear red lippy today has probably not helped my case in the slightest either. I'm just saying, dumps cold water on myself. Right, are we ready? Are we ready for ending 3? Because I don't think we are. That last one was good as hell. So hopefully it's just going to get better from here. So ending 3, we have to review the study materials every day. Always picking the first option. We never call Silas. So we are literally going the definition of we're playing hard to get, bitches. So let's go. Also, can I just say I love how Silas's kitchen, I'm ammo-sexual, and like the no defense zone sticker is like down on the computer screen. Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, tell me about it. Whew. Okay, we read this bit, so we're gonna quickly time skip until we get to the first day, because, you know, I'm sorry, but like this game, it's so silly, but I love it so much at the same time. And I'm genuinely tempted to go and check out the other dating sims this individual's done as well, because honestly, they're so well written. Okay, if I was in your dreams, I hope I stayed a little longer. You did. Long enough to make me want the real thing. I wonder if Infold will come after this game. Oh, I hope not. Okay, I have a few minutes before work. Okay, so we are going to review the class materials. We're just going to command presence and obedience training. The head hurts just looking at it. Enough for now. And then we're just going to go straight to work. That's it. Nothing sticks. Okay, right, all of this seems to be the same. Right, here we go. You barely make it through the door before dropping onto the couch completely drained. Training had been brutal. Your body is heavy, your brain fried, and you don't have the energy to do anything except exist. What's the plot here? Is it lad's plot? So the plot is you basically went a bit violent on your last mission, so you're doing like training, and it happens to be like about obedience training and shit like that. Your phone vibrates. Would help if I didn't click off the game then. Fuck's sake, Mim. Home yet, kitten? Oh, he is chasing us now, boys! Mm-hmm. That's all I get. Brain dead. No words left. That bad? Melted into my couch. Sent help. I could, but I have a feeling you wouldn't even get up to unlock the door. Correct. Then I guess I'll have to suffer from afar. Your eyelids start to drop as you mumble something not even you can understand. Sleep well, kitten. You start to reply, but your eyes slip shut before you finish. Oh dear. Adobe could kick the door in. Yeah, I mean, true. Okay. Behavioral control through strategic presence and vocal projection. Oh my lord. That literally sounds like something that I would do at my job working in customer service. Jesus Christ. Right. Again, this seems to be the same. Yeah, that's all the same text. You collapse onto your bed, sighing as you check your phone. Silas, you free tonight? Not really. That's unfortunate. I had plans for you. You can still tell me them. Oh, you want to hear about all the things I'd do if I were there? What does that mean exactly? Sir? Tell me. I'd rather just be there with you. I'd rather that too. Then invite me over, kitten. Maybe tomorrow. Holding me off just to make me wait. Maybe. It's cute when you miss me. Brat. You know it, bitch. Your lips curve slightly at the screen. You'll meet him soon. Oh my god. A few minutes left before work. Oh my lordy lord. The neurolinguistics of command? How dare MC make him wait? Why are we doing this to ourselves? I hate rejecting him. This sucks. Okay, right. There we go. That's fine. That's all the same. You slip onto the covers, rolling onto your side as your phone lights up. You didn't reply all day. You're making me wait on purpose, aren't you? Your lips curve slightly. What if I am? Then I say you're enjoying this a little too much. I'm just busy. But you do look good when you're frustrated. Kitten. You, sweetie. I don't like this, but I do at the same time just because this is getting me frustrated. I swear when I get my hands on you. What? You'll hold me? Oh, I'll do more than that. Your fingers hover over the keyboard for a second too long before typing. Can't wait. You place your phone on the pillow beside you. Your fingers feel warm, your breath a little uneven. You turn off the light, but you don't sleep right away. What did he say? Sex talk. Okay, yeah, they're sexting now. Jesus Christ. Okay, next set of materials. Executive presence and behavioral influence. What? This could either be insightful or completely frustrating. You'll find out soon enough. What? It feels effortless now. Yep, that's okay. That's fine. She wrote one out for the chat. Yes, she did. You sigh as you settle into bed, stretching out under the covers. Your phone is already in your hand before you even think about it. He hasn't messaged you yet, so you message first. You busy? It takes him longer than usual to respond. Oh, he's treating us the same way now. She appears. Your stomach tightens at the reply. Sorry, the training and work is exhausting right now. It's alright. Guess I just got used to you keeping me entertained at night. That makes something in your chest tighten. Oh, miss me? Another pause. You already know the answer. Let's talk later. You should rest. You stare at the message. He doesn't explain. He doesn't send anything else. Your fingers hesitate before typing. Good night, Silas. Sleep well, kitten. You set your phone down. The playful back and forth is still there, but something is different. Like he's waiting for you to do something about it. Oh. Final day of class. Okay, what's the last unhinged lesson we're gonna have? Shut up and listen. Oops. That should be enough. Time to put it to use in class. Shut up and listen. What does that mean? Okay, right. Yep, this is all still the same. I'm listening. You throw yourself into work, pushing everything else aside. Those silly classes are barely a fault. Your focus is unmatched. Every task completed with efficiency that doesn't go unnoticed. Your supervisor watches, taking in the long hours, the unwavering commitment. Maybe they're impressed by your dedication. Or maybe they just see how stubborn you are and decide it's easier to let you do things your way. Either way, you win. No more wasted time, no forced lessons, you keep doing what you do best. Still, there's a nagging feeling. Something at the edge of your thoughts. A quiet weight like you're forgetting something. Or someone. You shrug it off. Work comes first. Oh no! I'm sorry. That ending is not fucking acceptable. I'm sorry. That is pissed me off. That is upset. That is genuinely upset me. I'm not accepting that. I am closing down this goddamn Forsaken game. And I am playing it again. Because I don't give a fucking shit. Chat, where's the tissues? Not in the fun way. I'm sorry. That is not acceptable. That is not fucking acceptable. I'm not accepting that. We're going to get to the right bit. And then we're going to move on to fucking ending 4. Accepting that. Right, okay, we're getting back to where we need to be. And then we're going to start again. There we go. There we go. Right, so to do this last ending, according to this comment, essentially be lazy, never study. Calling Silas didn't seem to affect this ending. I called him every day except the first day and I still got ending 4. Okie dokie. So we are going to follow that. So we're going to watch TV. And we're going to call him every day after that. Workaholic though. Yeah, I know. You flick on the TV, stretching out on the couch. A news report about the Hunters Association latest recruitment drive plays. Footage of rookies in training, interviews with seasoned agents. We're always looking for new talent. You barely notice how much time has passed until the segment ends. We're gonna call Silas as well. You hesitate for a second before pressing the call button. The line rings once, then twice before a familiar voice answers. Good morning, kitten. You can't help the small smile forming. Okay, so this seems to be the same. So that's fine. After these negative endings, I have a feeling this one won't be good. I think we should go back and do the first one again as a palate cleanser. I think the second one was probably worse, was it not? Oh dear. The instructor talks, the lessons happen, but it all feels distant, like background noise. You write down a few things, but nothing sticks. You try once to follow along, but the second it feels awkward, you stop putting in effort. You can't even bring yourself to be frustrated. It's just, whatever. This is so pointless. Do a poll. Okay, hold on. Your girl, I got you. Done. Okay, you're still sorting through the mess of files from class. Too many reports, too many notes. Flickering through them on your tablet while juggling the lingering tasks from work. And then the door opens. There he is. Silas steps inside, his usual unhurried confidence in every movement. He glances at you, at the scattered files, at your too busy to look up posture. Busy? I'm just finishing something up. Sit on the couch and wait. He blinks. Once, twice. Like he's deciding whether or not to challenge that. But to your mild surprise, he does as you say. You finish up a few last taps on your screen, pushing the tablet aside with a sigh. I lost where I was. You finish up a few last taps on your screen, pushing the tablet aside with a sigh, and then settle onto the couch beside him. A movie pops up onto the TV. We're watching this tonight, okay? Oh, and I don't get a say? Okay, you guys want ending 1. Noted. Nope. His no chuckle vibrates through the quiet air, but he doesn't argue. You glance at him, considering, then come closer. His red eyes meet yours, sharp and amused. Demanding today, are you? You don't answer, just wait. He watches you for a moment longer, and then shuffles closer. Close enough for you to tuck yourself into his side, your head resting against the warmth of his shoulder. The tension from the day seeps out of you, and before you even realize it, sleep pulls you under. Somewhere in the haze, he moves. You stir, mumbling half-conscious. Don't go. His hand drifts to your hair, fingers gentle, deliberate, as he places a kiss to the top of your head. Rest well, kitten. Then the warmth of him disappears, and you drift back into sleep, the faintest echo of his presence still lingering. I know, it's adorable, isn't it? Okay, right, so we need to be lazy again. You saw it turning on the TV. The breaking story about a famous artist flashes across the screen. Apparently, he had to be rushed to the hospital after stepping on a paintbrush. No, this is fucking Raphael. Oh! The news anchor calls it a tragic yet poetic accident. You blink, realizing you've been watching this nonsense for way too long. Fishy! Yes. I'm glad they made another reference though. You try, you really do, but it's like trying to swim against a current. Everything feels rigid, unnatural. The instructor calls on you, and you hesitate, the wrong move. They correct you, but the more they do, the worse you get. It's frustrating. You start zoning out halfway through, mind slipping between the lesson and how useless it all feels. What's the point if I can't even get this right? Did Raphael die? No, he stepped on a paintbrush. You collapse onto your bed, sighing as you check your phone. Silas, you free tonight? Not really. That's unfortunate. I have plans for you. You can still tell me them. Wait, we've seen this before. Oh, you want to hear about all the things I'd do if I was there? Tell me. I'd rather just be there with you. I'd rather that too. Yeah, Raphael turned into sushi. Then invite me over, kitten. Maybe tomorrow. Holding me off just to make me wait? Maybe. It's cute when you miss me. Brat. Your lips curve slightly at the screen. You'll meet him soon. A few minutes left before work. I'm going to do the TV and then call him. So we're going to watch TV. You settle onto the couch and turn on the TV. A segment about a famous doctor is playing. He's been voted most handsome in the medical field for the 5th year in a row. The reporter laughs. And yes, he saves lives too. You smirk, but when the next story starts, you realize how much time has passed. Well, that's a Zane reference, isn't it? We're going to call Silas. So we're going to do that, and then we are going to go to work. Because I feel like that may potentially have affected it. The day drags. You show up, but your mind isn't there. The words go in one ear and out the other. Every day in my job, to be honest. The instructor pauses next to you once, like they're about to say something, but in the end they don't. Maybe they've realised you don't care either way. I'm wasting my time. You and Silas arrive at your place at the same time, the conversation light, effortless. Here we go, this is new. Small talk about your day, the endless drills and training, the mind-numbing repetition. But the moment you step inside, the air shifts. Before he can react, you grab his jacket and push him against the wall. Excuse me? His back hits it with a quiet thud, his muscles tensing beneath your hands. A flicker of surprise, a flash of something else. Wait, it's just me or is he slightly blushing? Hello? Eager, are we? His voice is steady, but you catch the breathlessness beneath it, the slight hitch before he smooths it over. Your fingers trail up, slow and deliberate, running over his lips. His breath shudders. Or stutters, English. Who's the eager one here? His red eyes darken, lips parting just slightly. He leans in, intent clear in every shift of his body, but you press a single finger against his lips, halting him. The tension tightens, curls around you both like a live wire. You don't get to kiss me until I say so. Something flickers in his gaze. Not irritation, not amusement. Something deeper. A pull against his nature. A test of patience, of restraint. His shoulders stiffen, jaw flexing as he exhales through his nose. Steady, but controlled. Too controlled. His fingers twitch, curling like he's resisting the urge to reach for you. Good fucking lord. You like this, don't you? Thinking you can make me fall apart? The corner of your lips curves upward, slowly. I don't think. I know. You pull back before he can respond, walking further into the apartment like nothing just happened. Like the moment between you didn't just thrum with something sharp, something on the verge of snapping. I'm bored tonight. Grab a game and put it on the table. Let's play. His laughter follows you. Shaky, laced with something unsteady, something dangerous. Yes, kitten. You stop. Tilt your head. Why don't you call me something else tonight? Like... This is what he calls me in my game as well. Oh, lordy lord. Sir, what? Master. Sir, this is a Wendy's. A single brow English. A single brow lifts. The smirk comes slow, indulgent. He's humoring you. But the pause before he speaks stretches a little too long. Like he's weighing something. I'm going so feral for this man. Oh my lord. So much already going on that his real native language of dragon is coming out. Well, I am part dragon. God's sake. Yes, master. A satisfaction hums through you, but you get distracted, shifting your focus for just a second, long enough for him to close the distance. You don't even notice until you feel him just behind you, warmth at your back, a breath ghosting the shell of your ear. Let's see how long you can keep this up. Out of curiosity, like a dragon, can you be appeased with small shiny things? You know what? This is something I've been obsessed with since I found it. It's a little crystal in the shape of a cat. And I do like very sparkly things. Case in point. Everything I have is shiny in some way, shape, or form. Ow. And he sits right there on the shelf for good luck. That's a yes. Small shiny crown jewels. Yes. The rest of the night is a game. Not just the one you set on the table, but the one you've been playing since you stepped through the door. Every glance, every challenge, every unspoken dare thickens the air between you two. You feel exhilarated. Oh dear. Oh god, here we go. You flick through the Deepspace channels until you land on a news report from the Deepspace Aviation Administration. Caleb! They're unveiling a next-gen spacecraft, sleek and state-of-the-art. This will redefine interstellar travel. You watch longer than you planned, only snapping out of it when the report ends. The dragoness sitting on her golden hoard, jealously. Yep, dragoness, I like the sound of that. Right, we're gonna call Solus. So he's gonna call us predictable, that's fine. Okie dokie. It's almost funny how easy it is not to care. You show up, sit through the lecture, repeat what you have to. It's not even frustrating anymore. You're not mad at yourself, you're not upset at the instructor, you just don't feel anything about it. You're here because you have to be, and that's all there is to it. I should be stressed, right? Guess I'm not. You arrive home to find Size and Mephisto already there. There's an energy in the air, subtle but unmistakable. Silas is restless. Oh god, he's restless again. Not in the obvious way. He's too controlled for that. But you catch it in the way his fingers tap idly against his knee. Have we already read this one? Yeah, we've read this one. We've read this one, so we're gonna skip it. Oh god. It seems to do a mixture of the two. Huh. Well, we love teasing him, though. Final day of class, might as well make it right. Well, no we're not, because we're going to watch TV. You turn on the TV, half paying attention. A literary stems trend segment comes on, claiming the mafia boss romance novels are back in fashion. Dangerous men with a soft side. Readers can't get enough. You scoff, but when the next segment starts, you realize you've been watching for too long. I mean, that is true, actually. Very, very true. We're gonna call husband. Again. This is kind of like texting and with the guys. What's a mafia boss and romance models being such a thing right now? I mean... So, in my cute little messenger bag that arrived in the post today, something from Throne arrived. Which Smiley bought me. Like, I kind of get it, but you could be way more creative. Yeah, it's not about the creativity, it's about the sex, mate. Just saying. And I'm saying that from a woman's point of view. Oh, God. Right. Yeah, she's making me read it as a series. It's the last day. You should probably be paying attention. You should probably be worried about how little you've learned. But instead, you're counting the minutes until you can leave. The instructor gives a final exercise. Something meant to test everything you've learned this week. You barely try. You fumble through it. The instructor watches, and when you're done, they sigh. But you just shrug. You're not mad. You're not disappointed. It is what it is. The summon comes as soon as the training ends. Your supervisor waits in their office, and beside them stands your instructor. Arms crossed, their disappointment palpable. They don't bother to soften their expression. Neither does your supervisor. Why is this starting to sound like me at work? Your performance in class has been unacceptable. It's not just a failure, it's a liability. They don't trust you to handle the commission. The verdict is final. You have to retake the course starting tonight. You sigh, the weight of it settling in. More time stuck in training, less time with Silas. Frustration simmers under your skin, but there's nothing you can do. For now, you're stuck. Ending 4-4. Oh no! So because we were too lazy, we lost time with hubby? No. Okay, that's not very nice. I don't like that. Ugh. Ain't no way they fucked us over like that right at the end.